No.
We extend a warm welcome to everyone.
Well, hello and welcome to a beautiful evening and the inaugural broadcast of Paris Eagle football on the Eagle Foundation Network. My name is Jamie Varnell. I'll be doing play-by-play in the booth tonight, and with me is Josh Reinhardt. We talked a lot in the coaches show. If you got to see that earlier in the week, we heard basically that there's a whole lot we don't know, but we have a lot of young talent. We got to see that on display last week, and so we're going to be here for the pregame festivities and get things rolling. We will break for the moment of silence, and we will break for the national anthem. Y'all just missed a great job by our cheer squad, who's been holding a cheer camp, and we had them out here from kindergarten on up. It was a great thing. Tonight we're going to do our best. This is our first time getting to do this in our own booth, and so we're kind of adjusting to everything tonight. But if you're joining us live on the broadcast, we're going to ask you if you would to join us in this moment of silence.
Or to all of the Waldron family. Now please remain standing and remove your hats and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance and the playing of our national anthem performed by the Paris High School Band. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Waldron Alma Mater.
All right, we got to hear the national anthem and the alma mater. It's kind of difficult from the booth here to get that, but did a great job by our high school band. We're joined in the booth right now by our athletic director, Trey Pryor. Man, Trey, what the new lights, the billboards, feels like we're somewhere different.
Just got a different. There we go.
There we go.
Hot mic. Man, it's got a good feel here. Football Friday night in Paris. We couldn't have asked for better weather. I remember just the last couple of years having to move game back to 8 o'clock because it's going to be so hot. But the weather is amazing tonight. The lights look good. Mr. O'Toole and I went over earlier and said, let's go ahead and turn those babies on just to get them up and going. The new LED lights don't need any time to warm up, but we just want to get them on. The billboards, the 8 billboards that are put up, look great.
They look great.
The field after the rain, it rained so hard yesterday it flooded my office, but the field was able to take it. The grass looks great. We're missing our eagle out there, but because of that rain, we weren't able to get it put on there, but that's okay. It's a football Friday night in Paris, and we're excited to get things kicked off.
Man, I'm really impressed. That is Now, the lights, that was a great school improvement and a great thing that they've done. The billboards that give us this kind of a stadium-like feel in here, that's part of the foundation work and what's funding some of the work that not only just the broadcast but also helping us be able to help our kids a little bit more. You've been in on just about every show that we've done. What are you most excited about? I mean, I know you've got to see some volleyball. You got to call a little bit of volleyball. What are you most excited about with what the foundation is going to bring with the broadcast and all the other amenities that come along with it?
The broadcast is very exciting for me because it's something that we have talked about for years to get going. It's something that I've met with different companies, different people in the community. It's something that we can do, and we were always settled on what we were doing in the past with just live stream and video only. And it was better than nothing, but we knew there was more out there. We knew we could give it a little bit more professional look. There's people that can't be here tonight for work, or maybe they're out of town or whatever, seeing a first-class broadcast, taking that on the road Tuesday night for our volleyball team. Our volleyball team's so successful that we want to match that success with this live stream, and we're doing it. Little facility upgrades, just like the billboards. And, we bought a new lawnmower, which,
I've heard a lot about that. I've heard a lot about that lawnmower.
To the naked eye, it won't seem like much, but it's going to make a big difference. We've been able to do some field work, dirt work on our practice field through the school district and some in-kind gifts with the community. And so that's been big. And then we've been working on some things in the gym to kind of clean it up and give it a look. And so all these things have just been made possible by the foundation. But when you talk about the foundation, you're talking about the community of Paris. And the community of Paris comes through for us each and every day.
We've been talking to a lot of former players, former athletes, guys that have come through the program, and you're going to get to see some of them. Some of them will be joining us on the broadcast at different times, and we're just going to throw them in the booth. We're going to bring them in here with us just to have some fun, and that's been the whole idea. Is we can remember back in 1990 making the playoffs, and then it's like, oh, okay, what do we do now? How do we feed the team? How do we schedule all this stuff, and how do we make things happen? Because there was no foundation, and so very grateful for the work of the foundation. Trey, thank you for your time. We're going to be getting into our pregame festivities. We're going to take just a minute, break away for a commercial break, and we'll be right back with the kickoff.
Tuber, where you can have an ice cream and watch football.
Or you have a coffee and watch volleyball.
Family-owned, alumni-owned, 22 Brew.
Go Eagles!
In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most. Your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Warren Shoes, your home for Nike, New Balance, North Face, and UGG. Locally owned since 1949. Located in their iconic location on the square in downtown Paris.
Brandon Fields with Johnson Law Office in Paris and Clarksville handles wills, trusts, custody, adoptions, power of attorney, divorces, and personal injury cases. Call 479-847-3003.
Ameriprise Financial delivers financial solutions for today and tomorrow through a comprehensive and personalized financial planning approach built on a long-term relationship with a knowledgeable advisor. See Sieben Morgan & Associates in Paris or Ozark today. Ron Trusty and Logan County Insurance have been in the same location for 40 years. Proud Paris alumni. Go see him for your auto, home, life, commercial, and bonds. That's Ron Trusty at Logan County Insurance in Paris. We are live back, and as you can tell, we're able to bring you a lot of different perspective. We've got a lot of volunteers that are helping us tonight, and actually out at midfield is Mitch Davis. He's part of our broadcast team as well, working behind the scenes, as well as his son, who helps me during the week. He comes in every morning and helps work with a lot of different things, and he works with the news project that the middle school does as well. We've got Jeremy Kitson up on the roof tonight with Titus, and they are working the main cam up there. So we've got the coin toss now. Oh, we do not have audio, so we will be waiting on their signal.
And we should know, Jamie, those two captains out there, the seniors, Alex Wells and Lane Maddox, out there for the coin toss.
The Eagles won the toss, and they will receive.
There you hear it. You can probably hear the PA announcer in the background. Paris won the toss, and they are going to receive. All right, you can see the tunnel already starting to form down there. The band is down there. I like seeing the band down in the tunnel. That's a special thing. Shout out to the band and Mr. Shoemaker and all that he does to make them look and sound good. We have had an award-winning band for quite some time. And we are just moments away from kickoff. You're going to get a view of that tunnel like you've never seen before. Waldron is taking the field now. They just come through on their side, and here come your Paris Eagles. Well, I tell you, you never get used to that cannon going off. We actually could feel the booth vibrate all the way up here. Man, that's a good-looking bunch of athletes down there. We're excited to be able to bring you this broadcast tonight. You can tell just from that camera view how nice the evening is. We've got the windows open here in the booth. And I'll tell you, I guarantee you, in years past, we wouldn't do that. We would actually be sitting here trying to enjoy some air conditioning. I believe it was just a couple of years ago that the AAA had even mandated ice baths that had to be ready at the end of the field, and they sat down in the end zones. Boy, we have a beautiful night tonight, and we are ready for some Paris Eagle football. We're going to take a real quick break, and we will be right back for the opening kickoff. Logan County Glass on Highway 22 in Paris. See them for all your glass and mirror needs, whether it's automobile, shower enclosure, windows, or commercial. Logan County Glass in Paris.
Number 1, Ethan Wells, and number 8, Ty Farmer.
Ty Farmer and Wells are both back deep to receive. When you play an upper classification, you never know what to expect out of a kicker. It's going to go, it looks like, up to the up man. He's going to cross the 30. He's got some running room, cross the 40. Waiting to get a number there. That was.
Yeah, Jamie, that was Jaden Carter. I got a feeling we'll probably be saying his name a whole lot tonight. I think they're going to feature him a lot. He's a pretty dynamic receiver for them. And obviously, you go back to that scrimmage last week against Charleston, not nearly the amount of team speed for Waldron tonight, I think we'll be seeing Jaden Carter and calling his number a lot.
Parrish is going to come out. We got 2 to the left and 2 to the far side of the field. Snap, and as a give up the middle, he breaks the tackle. I believe that was Capo on the carry.
That's right, Jamie. And we should note they're a little short-handed on the line tonight, so that's something they're going to have to try to find a way to fight through. So got some reserve linemen. They're going to have a lot of extended action tonight.
And they've already moved some guys around. They're going to come back in that same set. We're going in not quite a hurry up, but we're going to go, looks like 2 to the near side. Capo's going to line up to the left of the quarterback. It is a pass. Looking to the outside. He's got his man. He's going to make it. He picked up about 5. That was Carter again on the reception. We're going to be calling his name both ways.
Made this a much more manageable 3rd down. They have some options. I don't think they would be afraid to run the ball in this situation.
We got 2 to the left. Running back is actually to the left side. And 2 split right. You got the slot guy out on the right, going in motion. I don't know what happened there. We got a flag. I think we missed a snap. Everybody went but the center. So it looks like we're going to back that one up a little bit. There's a false start there, and everything was going smooth until we didn't have a football to play with.
Well, and this is going to put them in what you would think would be an obvious passing down here at 3rd and 10. We'll see Honey probably put one up here.
We went trips to the far side of the field on this formation. Capo steps up to the quarterback's left. Takes a snap, rolls a little bit to the right. He's got a man. It's complete. He's got some room. He has got the first down and about 2 more.
And guess who, Jamie?
I'm just gonna guess it was Jaden Carter.
Honey actually had some options. He had a man running wide open on the far left side as well there. Waldron played that really close to the line, pretty aggressive on defense. Their defensive backs were hugged right up. They're going to
Honey's in the shotgun. Got a running back that is, I believe, still Capo to his right. He's going to hand it to him. He's going to be hit in the backfield, and it's going to be a loss of about 5. You got a favorable spot there on the forward progress. So it's actually only a loss of about 4. Still very manageable. This offense, they're going to sling it around quite a bit. Now, Coach did tell us in the coaches show we're going to see some formations we haven't seen. Again, we're in a split set. We got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Fake to Capo up the middle, rolls out. He's got a man on the sideline here. It's going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage. That was Harley Barnhill with the reception. But I tell you, he breaks that tackle. He's got some running room.
Harley's one of the sophomores that we kind of previewed before we started here. He's a really good athlete. And we'll also see his brother Brock at wide receiver as well. Good pair of athletes at the skill position spots here for Paris.
Yeah, this team's going to rely. We got trips. We almost really have a bunch formation to the near side of the field. Paris is moving from our right to our left. If you're only listening to the game and not actually watching, 9:07 in the first quarter, and we are still scoreless. And we've got a flag. Before the flag, I believe we got a timeout.
A timeout on the field to avoid the
I think we were playing. Yeah, I think we're looking at a delay of game. I saw the flag come out. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
22 Lounge is a family-owned restaurant where you can host events, enjoy live music, and try our house recipes from barbecue ribs, wings, brisket, steaks, fish, coleslaw, and potato salad. 22 Lounge, a place for all to enjoy.
Farm Credit of Western Arkansas and Paris. Proud to support our farmers, families, and Friday night football. Rural lending, hometown strong.
When it's time for your next vehicle, shop local and drive with pride. You'll get more than a great car. You'll get hometown.
12. It's going to be, as we were joint play, it's 3rd and 12. We got 9:02 left here in the first. Paris comes out in a different set. Capo goes in motion to the right. He's going to fake it to him. And there, Honey has got some running room. He's got the first down and about 10 more. I think they didn't watch. We saw that against Charleston last week. Great fake to Honey, or to Capo coming across, and Honey took off. And they are going quick now. We got a bunch set to the left, one split to the right. It's going to be a give up the middle. That is number 22, Dimitri Capo, and he breaks it. He turns something out of nothing. There wasn't much there, and he busted that outside. We're waiting on the spot here to see. It looks like a gain of about 6. So second down and about 4 to go here. Paris again going fast, moving fast. Honey and Capo in the backfield. It's going to be a fake. They got the wide receiver screen out there. That's number 3, Jaden Carter, and he is hard to bring down. He gets down to about the 11-yard line. Now, we don't have markers on the near side of the field, so that is a first down. That is going to move the chains. And all of that, Paris is going to be in position to where they've actually got a couple of yards to play with there. They are still going in the hurry up. These young linemen and the ones that have filled in are doing a fantastic job. We are split way wide. These are the widest splits we've seen. It's going to be another give to Capo up the middle. He breaks a tackle, runs over a defender, and is finally brought down near the goal line. I mean, it is close. That's probably a first down. We're waiting on a signal. No, it's going to be second. We're waiting on a. It looks like second and inches. Scoreboard hadn't changed. We got 8:08 to play here in the first quarter. So we are just. Second inches. This is going to be a quarterback run. They were ready for it that time. They had a guy on the outside, the end that got there to him. So we're going to lose a few yards on that.
Jamie, it looks to me like Waldron's really making it an emphasis to try to stop the running game of Paris. I mean, I think we consider that to be the team's strength on offense. Waldron's been really close to that line and loading the box on a lot of these plays, and we'll see here if they're able to generate any running game or if
everybody for Waldron is within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Of course, there isn't a whole lot behind them. We got a 2-back set here. That is going to be Capo again, and he is just going to take ownership. Touchdown, Paris Eagles. What a great run, Dimitri Capo. There's one of those things that Coach told us that we would see. 2-back set. It gives you a lot of options. I would assume that probably was an option. They were playing off of one of the linebackers there, and Capo just took care of business. I don't think he got touched until it was the linebacker.
Well-designed play, and Capo's we've already seen on several plays. Tough to bring down on first contact.
Harley Barnhill is going to attempt the extra point here. It is a low-line drive, and good. We don't care how pretty they are. We just like it when they go through. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with more Paris Eagle football. El Perion Mexican Restaurant, located on Highway 22 on the west side of Paris, for the best in Mexican cuisine. Go see them today at El Perion Mexican Restaurant in Paris. All right, as we come back, it looks like it's going to be Barnhill that will be kicking off for the Paris Eagles.
Number 1, Gunnar Williams back deep for the Bulldogs.
That's a lot of instructions for for a kickoff there. And here we go, Paris with a kickoff again. It's going to hit the ground right about the 20-yard line. Paris misses on the first tackle. Second man gets him right about the 31-yard line. Good coverage there. Now, we're hoping we can see a little bit of what we saw in the scrimmage, and we know Waldron's going to try to pound the ball. That's the way they're set up. Now, Paris did pretty well in the scrimmage. They're a little bit shorthanded on that defensive front. We got guys filling in, but we had guys filling in on the offensive line as well. We got to see them move down the field. So they're going to come out, and they're going to come 3 to the near side of the field. They're going to hand off up the middle, and he is not going anywhere but backwards. That's going to be a loss. It's only depend on the forward progress. They're going to call it about a loss of 1, but it could have gone for a lot more. That it was number 54, Joel Johnson.
Joel, a junior, had a really impressive sophomore campaign a year ago, somebody that they're going to be relying on in a lot of different spots.
Paris has got 2 safeties in there, but they're still within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. They are expecting. They come out again in that bunch set, hit a guy in the gap, and he's going to be right near the first down. Looks like at about the 42-yard line. Paris makes the stop. They threw that out of that trip set again wide to the near side of the field. As they break their huddle, they're gonna speed things up a little bit too. They're gonna go 3 to the far side of the field on this one. Quarterback rolls to the left. He's got a man downfield. It's a jump ball, and nobody's gonna catch that. Not seeing exactly what we would kind of received in a little bit of the scouting. They've thrown the ball a little bit more, but Paris again, they did show that against Charleston they had a good solid run defense.
You know, Jamie, that quarterback had a lot of green in front of him on that play when he rolled out to the left and elected to throw it downfield. Probably could have picked up a few yards with his feet. We'll take that incomplete pass. Jude Rainwater was in good position there defensively.
Takes a snap. They've got pressure on him. He's rolling. He is going to be hit for a huge loss. Huge loss. He's going to get a little bit of it back on forward progress, but he's going to be about the 31-yard line, and that was Dawson Bradford.
14, Dawson Bradford for a big loss of yards.
So that's a converted quarterback out there. Jamie.
Yeah, we've moved guys around quite a bit, and you know what? If you're an athlete, you're an athlete. And one thing we learned talking with these kids in the coaches show and then the preseason thing, they just care about each other. This team really will do whatever it takes and whatever is best for the team. All right, it is 3rd and 23. Their quarterback rolls out to the right, has a little bit of time, got a guy, and is almost intercepted. He got his fingertips on it. That was number 4, Harley Barnhill. So this should be expect a punt formation here as deep as they are in their own territory. Great defensive stand there by Paris. You know, they gave up the one first down on the pass play, and after that it was nothing but pressure. Get the snap away. Paris gets a little bit of pressure in there, but the punt is short and then just rolls. It rolled further than it carried in the air. It's going to be down at about the 34-yard line where Paris will take over 1st and 10. We're going to take a quick break and be right back for some more Paris Eagle football. All right, Paris will be 1st and 10. We have 5:21 left in the first. Paris leading 7-0 and has the ball. This will be their second possession here in the first quarter. They come out with 3 spread to the near side of the field. We got Honey and we've got a flag. I think we took too much time. Play clock is at 0. Delay a game. All right, here we go. So Honey ready to take the snap, and we got a different back in the backfield. It
More
is
whistles here. Jamie will.
What?
I'm sure the ball may have not been marked ready. I'm not sure if they blew that dead. No flag out there. But
There's no flag. A lot of whistles. No indication of anything. So Paris is going to come back out. But in the backfield we have number 5. Number 5. We got a pass downfield. It is caught. He pulled it out of the defender's hands. That is number 8, Ty Farmer. Great hands there. That was a 50-50 ball, and he just took it away and then broke free.
Ty's another one of those sophomores we were talking about, and he, along with Harley Barnhill, are really the two to watch. Tremendous athletes that are going to contribute in a lot of different ways this season.
5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Paris has the ball right on the nose of the 50. We got 3 to the far side of the field. It's going to be another pass play. He's got a couple of options here. He's looking. Honey is rolling. There's a flag down. Honey takes a hard lick after delivering the ball.
Yeah, Jamie, they're going to get Landon Robertson with the hold on this.
That's right in that territory
you
there.
could see he just kind of reached out and grabbed himself a fistful of jersey. He was the running back in on that play and was responsible for some pass pro there. And
Honey still wound up taking a lick. And that was marginally late. They usually get a little bit more protection than that, so they're going to.
And it's one of those two where I don't even really think the hold affected the play, but it's just out there in the middle of the field.
Yeah, it was all out there by
obvious.
himself.
You got to call it.
Yeah, there was no choice on that one. It was right out in the middle. So that's going to back them up 10 yards. They'll be at the first down and 20 now on the 40-yard line, on their own 40-yard line. Paris comes out, and they are split wide to the right side of the field, the far side of the field, 2 to the near side. Who do we have in the backfield with Honey there?
I think that's still Robertson in there.
Still Robertson. He's going to get the carry. He's got some running room. Makes a great cut, and he gets almost all the yardage back. He gets about 8 on the carry.
He's taking down to number 25, Xavier Cruz.
We talked a lot of good things about Robertson in that scrimmage last week. Has good vision as a ball carrier.
Oh, it was a great cut. I mean, it looked like they had him for next to no gain, and he got 8 out of it. So it's going to be second down and 12. We got 3 to the far side of the field. Honey with the snap. He's going to hit the slot receiver. He's got some room. He's going to turn it up. He's going to get across the 50 down to about the 45.
He's taking down to number 75, Chris Allen.
Was that Jaden Carter again? I believe that was Jaden Carter on the reception. It was on the far side of the field and a long way away from us.
Well, he is racking up receptions in this first quarter, and that one gives Paris a very manageable third down here.
We had 2 in the backfield again, and it is going to be a run to the near side. That is number 10, and he just bulldozes his way to extra yardage. Landon Robertson again, and that was a hard-nosed run. Now you've got a fourth and short near midfield, and I have a feeling we're going to see the offense stay out there.
Yeah, it looks like it, Jamie. And I think really that play call on third down told you that they were pretty comfortable going for it on fourth down. An outside run there on 3rd and 5, and picks up a couple here. I think we'll see Honey probably go to the air on this one, especially as close as Waldron's still playing to that line.
Yeah, they're right up on the line. 4th and 4, it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's got it and a lot more. And, in fact, the last man that can make the tackle makes it. He makes it all the way down. We'll see where the spot puts it, but I think it's going to be about the 34-yard line of Waldron. 2:55 left to play here in the first quarter, and Paris is on the move again.
Great play call on that, Jamie. Took advantage of everybody running for that running back Robertson, and Honey was untouched till he was a couple of yards past the first down marker.
Now they've got a big defensive front, but they have not got any push on us at all. There's going to be Robertson again up the middle. He's going to get 2, maybe 3. It's going to depend on the spot. They're coming out with the ball, but
one would think it had been blown dead before it got stripped.
A lot of things happened down in that pile.
That's going to bring up second down.
They're going to mark it as no gain. 2nd and 10, 2:30 left here in the first quarter. Paris breaks the huddle. They have 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side, one of them way out there. Again, Waldron playing very close. They're back up a little bit before the snap. Honey drops back. He's got a man. That is number 3, Jaden Carter, and he just takes the yardage. I mean, he just bulldozes his way. This is a tough team. We've heard a lot about their toughness. That's going to get the first down. That's going to move the chains. A little bit of confusion. There they go. All right, now they're signaling for him to move the chains. Paris breaks the huddle. They're going to come trips to the near side, to the home side of the field, closest to us. Looks like Capo's back in the backfield. We're at the 21-yard line. Honey looks deep. He's got a man, and a man with hands all over him. And it is caught for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. That was Brock Barnhill with the reception. Not only that, I'm just surprised we didn't see a flag. He was being held all the way down the field and went up over the defender and made the catch. Again, here comes number 4, Harley Barnhill, to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up. That looks pretty there. That's nice. Looks good. So Paris takes 14-0 lead. And with that, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Paris Eagles leading 14-0 over Waldron.
When I say with all our respect, you can be assured that at Roller Funeral Homes, we treat each family with honesty and integrity, and we are always there to provide strength for your family. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect.
At Union Bank, we're proud to invest in community. You'll see our logo or our team in every corner of our town because we're much more than just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too. We're Union Bank, rooted in community and focused on you. Member FDIC.
Minute 49 left in the first quarter. Paris is up 14-0. The offense has been clicking. They've made a few mistakes and lost some yardage, and they have made it up with toughness. And quite honestly, Waldron was very lucky on their punt because their punt traveled about 10 yards in the air and 20 on the ground, or otherwise Paris would have been in great field position. All right, Barnhill to kick it off. Line drive kick's going to be fielded right about the 20. And he's going to be hit and tripped up right about the 35-yard line. And that's where Waldron's gonna go into their offensive set. Let's see what they come out with. Paris is rotating a lot of guys in. You know, it is a huge blessing to have some of these young guys that can play multiple positions. We're playing sophomores at skill positions starting at the varsity level, and quite a few of them. Waldron's going to be in a single back set. They are going to spread 3 to the far side of the field. Running back is also on that side of the quarterback. One spread here near us, and there is got to be a false start or a delay. It's one of the two because they blew it. The false start is the indication, so they're going to go backwards. Now, for those of you at home, now you can see, especially in this angle, you can see some of the billboards that have been added in. It gives that stadium feel. Looks nice on camera. Let's see if they stay in the same set. Yeah, they're in the same set. They are spread 3 to the left. We got one to the near side. Running back still over there. The quarterback's going to roll out to his left, and he is going to be hit. He gets the ball off, but he was playing catch with a cheerleader there. That was just unloading the ball so he didn't take a loss.
Defense is held pretty strong so far, and interesting to see Waldron, drop back to pass this much. I mean, we all expected it to be
more of a running attack,
especially with some of the holes on
We'll give the
Paris'
quarterback
defensive
credit there
line.
that, you mentioned it earlier, that he either could have run or got rid of it. He didn't take the loss there. Did a good job because he wasn't going anywhere. Now Waldron comes out, and they're got 2 in the backfield, and they're going to run it. They've got a little bit of running room up the middle. Number 14 on the tackle, that's Dawson Bradford. There is another flag on the play, and I think this is probably an illegal formation. That looked awkward from the set. I don't know if he was on the line of scrimmage here. Let's see what the call is.
There is a flag on the play.
First game of the season, you're going to see a lot of these things. We're talking to the Paris coaches, trying to decide whether to accept or decline. Illegal motion, it is decline. And that is going to bring up 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 9. Paris declines the penalty. All right, still having trouble getting the ball spotted. You got to remember these officials. This is really their first 2. They've only had a scrimmage game last week that they've got to work together. So a lot of these guys are still trying to communicate with each other. He's communicating with coach something there on the near side. Waldron quarterback drops back. He does not have anybody open, and now he's running for his life. He heaves one, but it is uncatchable. Lands out of bounds over on the Paris sideline. Great coverage. Who did we have in coverage there? I've got a post that's kind of right in my way. The way these booths are lined up, we had the same thing on the road the other night. And the setting sun is beautiful, but it is also right in our eyes. So it's going to be 4th down. I have a feeling we will not drop back near as deep on this kick. We have 1:22 still left in the first quarter. Paris gets a little bit of pressure on him. That punt looks a lot better. That one got over his head, and they're just going to let it go and roll down dead right about the 21-yard line. It's on the far side of the field, as far away from us as it could possibly be. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with Paris taking over, leading 14-0.
22er, where you can have an ice cream and watch football.
Or you have a coffee and watch volleyball.
Family owned, alumni owned, 22er.
Go Eagles!
In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance. All right, Paris takes over. 1:14 left in the first quarter. It is 14-0 Paris. They officially spotted it on the 23. We got a run and play to the far side of the field. And Paris is going to put 3 wide receivers to the near side of the field. Robertson in the backfield with Honey. It's going to be a fake, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Honey got a little bit of room around the right side, and he's going to pick up about 4. And maybe not quite as many. We're waiting on the spot over there. It's going to be, looks like about 3rd down and 4 to go here. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. I think we may have a timeout. Has it been signaled? We'll take a break and we'll be right back with you. In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most. your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Getting as fast as we can.
Can we go back? Camera. All right, we are back. This is the beginning of the second quarter. Sorry, we're fixing a couple of technical issues here in the booth, and we got a flag right out of the gate anyway, so you didn't miss anything there. False start. Paris goes backwards a little bit here. So that's going to make it be third and about 8 or 9, third, 8 on their own 24-yard line. We just started the second quarter. Paris comes out with 3 to the left, and Honey's looking downfield. He's got a man behind everybody, and it is intercepted. Intercepted at the Paris 48-yard line. He had a man behind everybody, and defender just made a great play on the ball there.
Yeah, a little underthrown, not able to push it downfield enough to push it past that coverage, and ends up being essentially an arm punt, as some people put it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if that's incomplete, you're going to punt. Who knows what you're able to get on it, but
I think there was no doubt that they were going to look for the deep man there. That was the goal. You still flip the field over. So they take over at the Paris 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Waldron a lot closer to the line of scrimmage now. Now this is a little bit more line. They're going to try to run it up the middle, but they ain't nothing there. He might have got a yard. Joel Johnson again, and every time they've tried to go up the middle, that's the name we've been calling. Waldron again looks like they're going to stay in this tight formation. They didn't have any success in the spread, and so this looks a little bit more like what we've seen. They've got their wide receivers in the backfield essentially, and that's going to be a handoff. He's got a little bit of running room. He's going to get up to. He's going to cross midfield. He's going to be at about the 44-yard line, waiting on the spot here. They're going to back it up just a little bit, just behind the 45. So it's going to be 3rd down and short, about 2 yards to go here.
Likely 4-down territory for the Bulldogs as well here, Jamie. We'll see if Paris can force the 4th down.
Yeah, we're going to need the linebackers step up and fill the gap here. You got to figure they're going to bring one of those guys in motion again. No, it is not as a direct snap, and it's a quarterback taking it, and it is going to be very close. Very close.
Looks like they're going to give him forward progress past that 1st down marker.
Well, he barely made it, and he had a lot of extra blockers in there because they ran right behind the 2 guys that had been split out. They brought a tight end into the game, and then they're putting 2 receivers in at an awkward angle there. It almost seems like you'd have too many men in the backfield.
Yeah, we just kind of ran into a scrum about a yard short of the 1st down. The pile push to move the chains for Waldron.
It's going to be a handoff. He's hitting the backfield.
Oh, man.
And that is a big loss. Joel Johnson again. He's got some wheels. He just caught the running back and just slung him down.
Oh, that was a great tackle. He didn't really have like a great angle on that. I thought he came in was going to miss and was able to just reach a hand out and get a good grip and pull him to the ground. That was a very impressive tackle.
He's not the guy that's supposed
Johnson.
to be able to make the tackle on that play. That play is designed to be away from him, and somehow he just blew past him. So it's 2nd and 16. We got 9.5 minutes left here in the second. Waldron again staying in this bunch formation, just trying to crowd the line of scrimmage. They're going to pick up about 4 there, maybe 5. It's going to be long. 3rd and 11 or so here.
Yeah, not quite able to get that lost yardage back. So 3rd and long, and Waldron has not looked super comfortable passing.
Yeah, they're staying. I'm kind of surprised they're staying in this tight formation. Quarterback's going to roll out to his right, and he had somebody on him right off, and he had no chance.
You want to guess who that was bringing the pressure?
I'm going to guess it was, what do you say, number 54 maybe?
Yeah, Joel Johnson
again. I don't know who's lining up across from him, but I wouldn't want to be that guy because he has been a man on a mission. Let's see what Waldron does here. They are in positive territory.
where you can have an ice cream and watch football.
Or you have a coffee and watch volleyball.
Family out, alumni, 22 brew.
Go Eagles!
In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most. Your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today. All right, we have juggled all kinds of audio and different things here in the booth. Again, learning new technology and everything. It is 4th and 12. Waldron's going to go for it. They come back out in the spread this time. Quarterback rolls to his right, keeps waving downfield, and we let a guy get wide open, right in between two. Blown coverage there. He's going to get down to Jaden Carter on the stop. Down about the 26, 27-yard line. Waiting on a mark. It looks like they're going to give him all the way down.
Looks like we got a man down on the far side.
The 25-yard line. He's actually inside the 25 where the spot is.
That's Carter that was slow to get up, so he definitely gets up on his own power.
Yeah, it's good to see him running off the field. We're going to need him.
A little hobbled, but looks like he's going to be fine.
All right, it'll be interesting to see the formation here. Looks like they are going right back to their wide set now. Well, this is some kind of combination because we're in man coverage out here on the edge, and they've got a bunch in the middle. So they're trying to isolate out here on the edge. It's going to be an option run up the middle, and he's going to get hit right off the bat. It looks like the ball may have popped out. Nope, that was just a running back falling forward. Good hard run there. Made him earn every inch of it. The spot does come back a little bit from.
He's met by host for Eagles. That's going to be their second down.
About second, I'd guess. 7 or 8. over there on the far side is a little difficult to see over there. Waldron now deciding to take their time. They were rushing and trying to do everything they could earlier. Now they are bleeding this clock. We got 8 minutes left. Paris is up 14-0. Back in the spread. They got 3 men to the left.
I don't think they're getting this off.
They're not. They took way too long. We said they were taking their time. They took their time and then some. That's a delay of game. That's going to back them up.
Bleeding the clock, and they bled out on that one, Jamie.
Delay of game call against the Bulldogs.
So this will bring up 2nd and 13 now. That changes the play calling quite a bit. You got to figure they're going to try to get into that gap between the linebacker and the safety. That's where they've been targeting all night, trying to hit that spot. They've done it successfully once. The ball is fumbled. It is on the ground, and there is a scrum. Looked like Waldron may have got back on top of it. Paris had a man in there quick.
But it's going to give Waldron another 3rd and long.
Number 16, Logan Marcellus on the Bulldogs recover the ball.
It's going to be 3rd and 15. They're signaling that play in a little bit faster now.
Yeah.
They were intentionally trying to bleed the clock. We're all the way down to 7:26, but they're a little slow getting to their position. They got 3 spread to the near side of the field. The quarterback drops back. He's looking deep. He's got a man over the top, but it's going to be way out of bounds, uncatchable ball. It was out past the pylons, probably into the box. That was Harley Barnhill on coverage over there. It's 4th down, and you got to figure they're going to try it again. They're probably going to see something in that similar area right there.
Yeah, they're just kind of one of those odd spots on the field with the ball at the 3rd no man's land, as you often hear it called. Punt wouldn't really benefit them a whole lot, so.
Here they come out again in the spread. They're going to go 3 to the near side of the field, 1 running back in. Quarterback drops back. He rolls to his left. He looks to throw. He's got a man. Bobbles it, but makes the catch. Gets hit hard from behind, but he's going to have the first down and be down about the 10-yard line. And that almost looked like a busted play. They had 2 guys in the same area, and one of them jumped in front of the other one and made the catch.
And they have been tending to Jaden Carter on the sideline, so he hasn't been in there for those last few plays, but you just saw him on your screen run back onto the field. Looks like just dealing with some cramps, leg cramps. You see those all throughout, the first couple of weeks of the season as players adjust.
We see them all the time carrying water and hydrating and doing everything they can, but nothing makes up for it. Waldron's going to try to run the ball, but it's not going to go anywhere. We had looked like 54 in there again, and somebody come in from the safety position there and lit him up. I think it was number 3. Yeah, it was Jaden Carter. So he probably doesn't want to run that play again. I have a feeling after getting hit by those 2, he's not gonna want to get that again. Waldron though is in business here. They're all the way down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and 4, 2nd goal. It is going to be another run play up the middle. They're going to just try to get everything they can, just a yard at a time. I don't know if he made any yardage. The far side marker moves a few feet forward, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. Here they come in the bunch set now, so they're going to try to cram it, and Paris got him. They got him. It's a host of Eagles dragging him backwards, almost got the ball out. Now he's going to get his forward progress there, but I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
This has been a great stand, and Waldron's converted a couple of times on
that was Blaine
4th
Maddox
down on this drive, so
4th
and 2 here.
4th and 2. 4th and goal. 5:20 left to play here in the first half. Waldron looks a little confused, not sure which way they're going to go. And now the running back is lined up more in an I formation. They're still in their bunch up front. They're going to hand it to him, and he's going to bust it outside. He ain't going anywhere. He is stopped, and I'm telling you, you can just pick a number off the scorecard, and that's who made the tackle. What a defensive stand by the Paris Eagles. These young kids are stepping up and showing out tonight. He was hit early and often. And again, that was a very big bunch formation. Tried to bounce it outside because it got no push in the middle.
That was just a tremendous goal line stand by the Eagles. You know, that defense had given up a little bit of ground on that drive through the air. Waldron's a team that's more comfortable running the ball, and you'd think there at, short yardage to the goal line, they'd be in shape, but great stand by the Paris defense.
All right, Paris got it right in the shadow of their own goal. First down, he's got a timing pattern to the outside, and he almost broke it, man. Ty Farmer again with the catch. Good hands out there, look good.
He's taking out number 7, Fisher Brown for Waldron. That's going to bring him second down.
Great. You notice the timing has really improved between the scrimmage. And there's going to be a give up the middle. That is Capo, and he is just bulldozing his way out over to the 25.
And off over 22, Dimitri Capo. He's picked up another one, Gunnar Williams.
You have to think their safety saw Capo coming and was making some life decisions at that point.
Yeah, it's usually going to take more than one of those little arm tackles to bring down Capo. He broke loose there and squeezed through for a few yards. Good play.
And they're going to do it again. Now this time they got him up the line of scrimmage. He may have got back the line of scrimmage. Might have lost one there. 4 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the first half. Paris is up 14-0. They're going to say that he lost a yard on that. So 2nd and 11. Paris comes out in a split set, 2 to the near, 2 to the far side. Running back to his left, man in motion. They're going to give it to the back. I believe that's Robertson. Or is that Capo still? Yeah, it was Capo. Thought we might have made a switch there, just the way they come out. It's great to see a two-back, get these guys in 3A when you can have two guys that can carry the ball like they have. 3rd and 9. It's going to be an inside screen, and he's got a man, and he is on the move out over the 40 to 42. That was Jaden Carter. He was not limping on that play. That was pretty. They run the two guys, run him off, and he come underneath. It wasn't a true screen, but it might as well have been. The screen happens about 5 yards down the field. Paris comes out again, 2 wide on each side. Going to fake the handoff up the middle. Honey's going to roll to his right. He looks downfield. He's got a man wide open. Jaden Carter again, and he's the one that initiates the contact.
Oh, man, Jamie, at some point, somebody want to check their single-game receptions record? Because Jaden Carter's got a bundle here still in the first half.
All right, they are signaling the play in now. They're still kind of bunched up, so we can't tell exactly. Looks like it's going to be 3 to the far side of the field. 1 to the near side. Paris has had a lot of success moving the ball in the passing game. That's Robertson. Ball pops out. Surely the forward progress was stopped there. They did not throw. They're going to call it a turnover.
It's really been kind of the one blemish for Paris tonight. A couple of turnovers.
We got a man down, and that's not what we want to see.
That's Joel Johnson.
Joel Johnson
definitely one you don't want to see. And you think again, it looks more like some cramping, like saw some Carter earlier. But it does mean he's going to be off the field here, at least to start this defensive series.
2:47 left in the half, and I will say, I know there's a couple of coaches down there on the sideline that's really excited about that 0 that's still on the scoreboard. Pearson now on the defense, 1st and 10 at the 45. They got a clean shot at the quarterback. He got it off. It was their version of a screen. He's going to fight for 4 yards, maybe. I mean, the quarterback did a great job there, held on to it to the last second and got punished. I didn't get to see who it was that made the hit.
You're just kind of waiting for that clock to turn now.
Yeah, we're down to 2:17. The clock's still ticking.
Waldron's got all their timeouts left, so.
And they got 3 to the far side of the field, but they're going to try to run it. They run up the middle. He's running a lot tougher now. They found a little bit. They found some kind of blocking scheme up front. They're getting a little bit. And here's the other thing. There's a flag after the play. That's going to be a personal foul on somebody. No doubt about when that happened, that's a personal foul. And either one of the coaches is about to not be happy at all. It was Dalton Farmer made the tackle there. Oh, it was, I'm sorry, Dalton Farnham.
Wait here, still no.
Wait, no indication. Dead ball, personal foul against Paris. That's not what you want to see. I don't know what happened down there, but the coach is finding out right now. That's going to give them 15 free ones.
Time's not really a factor now for Waldron, you would think, with still a little over 2 minutes left at 2:04, and they've still got all 3 timeouts.
That's going to put it, looks like dead on the 20. Waldron comes out. They got 2 to the right. 2 men in the backfield, one way deep, and that's who they're going to pitch it to, and he is going to be hit for a loss, and he's lucky to still have the ball.
Bobbled that a little bit on the catch on the pitch there. And
Ty Farmer, calling that name a lot. Now they hit him, and honestly, if that ball gets loose, it's 6 the other way.
Yeah.
That was, again, I mean, Waldron has thrown I don't know how many different offensive looks at Paris, and Paris has read it well. They got 3 split to the near side of the field. Snap is high. It looks like the snap went to the back as he come across. Is that what – did y'all see what I saw there? I don't even know if the quarterback actually got his hands on the ball there. Don't know if that's the way it was designed or if the snap just hit the running back. He picked up about what they lost there.
And they've not moved with a lot of urgency, and the down and distance is more the factor now, but they have let it get under a minute to play.
Yeah, and 3rd and 10. 3rd and 11. They got a little pressure on him. It's another little underneath screen. He's got a little bit of room. It's going to be close. He had to get all the way down to the 10.
He did not get to the sticks. So.
I don't think so. They're not waving for him to move. No, it's actually a good bit shorter. This angle was Dalton Farnham and Ty Farmer.
Waldron may.
The ones I like to just interchange their names at random.
Waldron may play this patient and just let that clock run down and take a shot to the end zone.
We're under 20 seconds. Yeah, I think we took that time out of. Yeah, we did. We took a timeout, and we're going to take a break with them. Here's a word from a couple of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Warren Shoes, your home for Nike, New Balance, North Face, and UGG. Locally owned since 1949. Located in their iconic location on the square in downtown Paris. All right, we are back, and it is going to be 4th and 3. Waiting to see what they choose to do. It looks like they're going to bring on a kicker. Is that right? No?
Yeah, I think so, Jamie.
Did they?
So they're maybe in that spot.
I mean, no, they're not either. That's just their formation. They got 3 to the far side, and they're going to play this. They're going to run the clock all the way down and probably take a shot at the end zone. That's probably what we're looking at right here. They're going to throw it underneath, and he is hit quick. He did get the first down.
Yeah, I think we'll see a timeout from Waldron
9
now.
seconds on the clock. I believe that's going to put them at first and goal. He barely got it. He got it by about a yard. They're going to take a timeout. We'll do it again so you can hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Brendan Fields with Johnson Law Office in Paris and Clarksville handles wills, trusts, custody, adoptions, power of attorney, divorces, and personal injury cases. Call 479-847-3002.
Ameriprise Financial delivers financial solutions for today and tomorrow through a comprehensive and personalized financial planning approach built on a long-term relationship with a knowledgeable advisor. See Sieben Morgan & Associates in Paris or Ozark today. Ron Trusty and Logan County Insurance have been in the same location for 40 years. Proud Paris alumni. Go see him for your auto, home, life, commercial, and bonds. That's Ron Trusty at Logan County Insurance in Paris. Final play of the half. They're going to throw in the end zone, and it is batted down, incomplete. We're fighting all kinds of technical bugs up in the booth. We apologize for that. I think we froze up there for a bit. May still be froze up. We're working on a fix for that. It's going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and goal. And there is literally 1 second left on the clock. Are they going to attempt their field goal here? It looks like they are. That would make it right at a 25-yard attempt. Paris almost blocked it. It may have got a hand on it. It didn't go anywhere. That is the end of the first half. And we're going to – who was that? That was Jude Rainwater getting in there on him. Paris is going to the break. And we like to see that 0 on the scoreboard. We did – I don't know if we ever saw that last year. And we get back, we're going to have a word from some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Brew, where you can have an ice cream and watch football.
Or you have a coffee and watch volleyball.
Family owned, alumni owned, 22 Brew.
Go Eagles!
In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most. Your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Warren Shoes, your home for Nike, New Balance, North Face, and UGG. Locally owned since 1949. Located in their iconic location on the square in downtown Paris.
Brendan Fields with Johnson Law Office in Paris and Clarksville handles wills, trusts, custody, adoptions, power of attorney, divorces, and personal injury cases. Call 479-847-3002.
All right, we are joined in the booth by Coach Hamlin. And what stands out to you the most besides that 0 on the scoreboard on the other side?
Defense is holding really tight tonight. I mean, we shorted one ball on a deep shot, and they got it back in. They're on the 3, and we got big. I think Blaine made a tackle from his knees crawling through there. It was beautiful.
That sounds like a quarterback coach right there. You know, it's just – I mean, it was just inches. That was but again, that was just served as a punt basically anyway, and that was a great shot there. Coach had told us we were going to see some things that we hadn't seen before, even in his offense. That 2-back set looks pretty dangerous for both of those guys back there.
Yeah, we thought they kind of deked us on film where they came out in a different defense than last year, and they came out in the forefront. So we kind of kept it simple, put in some option stuff that might help, and we ended up not really needing it, but it still looks good.
Yeah, the offense has moved the ball at will, really. It's just been a few mistakes that's kind of put you behind the chains.
Yeah, we got a lot of new faces on the offense this year. It's just something that we all got to jive together. But, I mean, I think Josh is doing a great job, matured a lot this year, really worked on his timing.
The timing looks better even from the scrimmage to this week.
Been working on it for a long time, and, I mean, he's still a junior, so he's still got a lot of room to grow.
Awesome. Well, Coach, we don't want to keep you from the locker room. Thank you for stopping by on your way.
Yes, sir.
And we'll hear more from you later.
$22 where you can have an ice cream and watch football.
Or you have a coffee and watch volleyball.
Family owned, alumni owned, 22 Brew.
Go Eagles!
In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most. Your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Warren Shoes, your home for Nike, New Balance, North Face, and UGG. Locally owned since 1949. Located in their iconic location on the square in downtown Paris.
Brandon Fields with Johnson Law Office in Paris and Clarksville handles wills, trusts, custody, adoptions, power of attorney, divorces, and personal injury cases. Call 479-847-3002.
Ameriprise Financial delivers financial solutions for today and tomorrow through a comprehensive and personalized financial planning approach built on a long-term relationship with a knowledgeable advisor. See Stephen Morgan and Associates in Paris or Ozark today. Ron Trusty and Logan County Insurance have been in the same location for 40 years. Proud Paris alumni. Go see him for your auto, home, life, commercial, and bonds. That's Ron Trusty at Logan County Insurance in Paris. Logan County Glass on Highway 22 in Paris. See them for all your glass and mirror needs, whether it's automobile, shower enclosure, windows, or commercial. Logan County Glass in Paris.
Farm Credit of Western Arkansas and Paris. Proud to support our farmers, families, and Friday night football. Rural lending, hometown strong.
When it's time for your next vehicle, shop local and drive with pride. You'll get more than a great car. You'll get hometown service and support from folks who know you by name. Paris Ford and Paris Chevrolet, proud supporters of the Paris Eagles.
El Perion Mexican Restaurant, located on Highway 22 on the west side of Paris, for the best in Mexican cuisine. Go see them today at El Perion Mexican Restaurant in Paris.
'22 Lounge is a family-owned restaurant where you can host events, enjoy live music, and try our house recipes from barbecue ribs, wings, brisket, steaks, fish, coleslaw, and potato salad. '22 Lounge, a place for all to enjoy.
When I say with all our respect, you can be assured that at Roller Funeral Homes, we treat each family with honesty and integrity, and we are always there to provide strength for your family. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect.
At Union Bank, we're proud to invest in community. You'll see our logo or our team in every corner of our town because we're much more than just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too. We're Union Bank, rooted in community and focused on you. Member FDIC.
In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most: your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Warren Shoes, your home for Nike, New Balance, North Face, and UGG. Locally owned since 1949. Located in their iconic location on the square in downtown Paris.
Brandon Fields with Johnson Law Office in Paris and Clarksville handles wills, trusts, custody, adoptions, power of attorney, divorces, and personal injury cases. Call 479-847-3002.
Ameriprise Financial delivers financial solutions for today and tomorrow through a comprehensive and personalized financial planning approach built on a long-term relationship with a knowledgeable advisor. See Stephen Morgan and Associates in Paris or Ozark today. Ron Trusty and Logan County Insurance have been in the same location for 40 years. Proud Paris alumni. Go see him for your auto, home, life, commercial, and bonds. That's Ron Trusty at Logan County Insurance in Paris. Logan County Glass on Highway 22 in Paris. See them for all your glass and mirror needs, whether it's automobile, shower enclosure, windows, or commercial. Logan County Glass in Paris.
Farm Credit of Western Arkansas and Paris. Proud to support our farmers, families, and Friday night football. Rural lending, hometown strong.
When it's time for your next vehicle, shop local and drive with pride. You'll get more than a great car. You'll get hometown service and support from folks who know you by name. Paris Ford and Paris Chevrolet, proud supporters of the Paris Eagles.
El Perion Mexican Restaurant, located on Highway 22 on the west side of Paris, for the best in Mexican cuisine. Go see them today at El Perion Mexican Restaurant in Paris.
'22 Lounge is a family-owned restaurant where you can host events, enjoy live music, and try our house recipes from barbecue ribs, wings, brisket, steaks, fish, coleslaw, and potato salad. 22 Lounge, a place for all to enjoy.
When I say with all our respect, you can be assured that at Roller Funeral Homes, we treat each family with honesty and integrity, and we are always there to provide strength for your family. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect.
At Union Bank, we're proud to invest in community. You'll see our logo or our team in every corner of our town because we're much more than just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too. We're Union Bank, rooted in community and focused on you. Member FDIC.
22 room where you can have an ice cream and watch football.
Or you have a coffee and watch volleyball.
Family owned, alumni owned, 22 room.
Go Eagles!
In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most. Your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Warren Shoes, your home for Nike, New Balance, North Face, and UGG. Locally owned since 1949. Located in their iconic location on the square in downtown Paris.
Brandon Fields with Johnson Law Office in Paris and Clarksville handles wills, trusts, custody, adoptions, power of attorney, divorces, and personal injury cases. Call 479-847-3003.
Ameriprise Financial delivers financial solutions for today and tomorrow through a comprehensive and personalized financial planning approach built on a long-term relationship with a knowledgeable advisor. See Sieben Morgan & Associates in Paris or Ozark today. Ron Trusty and Logan County Insurance have been in the same location for 40 years. Proud Paris alumni. Go see him for your auto, home, life, commercial, and bonds. That's Ron Trusty at Logan County Insurance in Paris. Logan County Glass on Highway 22 in Paris. See them for all your glass and mirror needs, whether it's automobile, shower enclosure, windows, or commercial. Logan County Glass in Paris.
Farm Credit of Western Arkansas and Paris. Proud to support our farmers, families, and Friday night football. Rural lending, hometown strong.
When it's time for your next vehicle, shop local and drive with pride. You'll get more than a great car. You'll get hometown service and support from folks who know you by name. Paris Ford and Paris Chevrolet, proud supporters of the Paris Eagles.
El Perion Mexican Restaurant, located on Highway 22 on the west side of Paris, for the best in Mexican cuisine. Go see them today at El Perion Mexican Restaurant in Paris.
'22 Lounge is a family-owned restaurant where you can host events, enjoy live music, and try our house recipes from barbecue ribs, wings, brisket, steaks, fish, coleslaw, and potato salad. 22 Lounge, a place for all to enjoy.
When I say with all our respect, you can be assured that at Roller Funeral Homes, we treat each family with honesty and integrity, and we are always there to provide strength for your family. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect.
At Union Bank, we're proud to invest in community. You'll see our logo or our team in every corner of our town because we're much more than just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too. We're Union Bank, rooted in community and focused on you. Member FDIC.
All right, we are back for second half action. We juggled some things around the booth. I actually got to talk a little bit to one of the coaches, and that was we talked to Coach Devine as he came through. He was smiling. He was happy with what he saw in the first half. Really liked that 0 up on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And we talked to our buddy Jeremy, come down from the roof for a little bit to talk. And thank you guys. I've been getting a lot of information. People sending in stuff, and we appreciate you guys that are watching the stream tonight. I know we got people out at 22 Lounge watching. Hi, everybody out at 22 Lounge. Thank you guys for sponsoring. Brian, we appreciate everything that you're doing for our students. I know that over at the Dig in town, I got a message from somebody that was there watching it. We've had a few people ask about glitches here and there. We are actually sharing with Waldron is with somebody else that uses the same setup, and so it does pull a lot of internet, and we're fighting battery power and all kinds of stuff. I'm glad that you can't see us all the time. That makes me feel a little bit better. But we're ready for a second half kickoff. Paris won the toss, and they elected to receive, and then took it and went right down the field and scored. And so they're going to kick off here in the second half. And after what we've seen from this defense, it's been good. A good kickoff. They kick it to the up man ran backwards to catch it over his shoulder, and he is going to lose yardage back to about the 22-yard line.
On the kickoff return,
Joel Johnson again in there.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 23-yard line.
All right, it looks like Waldron's going to come back out in the spread. They've got one receiver in. They got somebody missing. There's their running back coming in. That's who they started out with 10 guys. And Paris sends a blitz. Doesn't get there. They throw to the underneath receiver on the far side, and he's going backwards. He may fall forward back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be just about it. Couldn't get a number over there. We did blitz from the near side, and they rolled to the opposite direction.
This opening series so important. Waldron getting shut out in that first half, and if the Eagles can get a stand here, I imagine they're going to take their time on offense.
Well, they're a 4A school. Paris didn't do themselves any favors with their preseason. They're going to try to run the ball up the middle, and guess what? I have a feeling we're going to see 54 crawl out of the middle of that again. Yeah, that's exactly who it was. Waldron's just not found any rhythm. They've completed a couple of good plays. They've hit a couple of the pockets. Paris is actually playing with a one deep safety right now. Waldron's going to split 3 to the far side of the field. They're looking at their wristbands. Everybody's trying to figure out that. I don't remember seeing them doing wristbands in the first half, but they're going to blitz the linebacker, send him up the middle, and there's pressure on him. Quarterback's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw it, and it looks like it's complete. And the ball was on the ground waiting for an official signal, and it's incomplete.
All right. One of those places where, over there on the visitor sideline, maybe they get the benefit of the call. I think a one-hopper there as he was going down.
And part of it's just our angle where we're at, too. We're a little bit at a disadvantage. Even though we're at the 50-yard line, it's where they're at, they're deep. Oh, it's a high snap. He bobbles it, and they're all over him. He gets the kickoff, and it's going to land on the Paris side of the field. Paris is going to get the ball in their own territory at about the 48-yard line. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back as Paris takes the ball for the first time in the second half.
22 Brew, where you can have an ice cream and watch football.
Or you have a coffee and watch volleyball.
Family owned, alumni owned, 22 Brew.
Go Eagles!
You know, one of the things we talk about a lot with 3A football is numbers, and we've even seen, they jumped, but they got back. Paris going with a longer count here. Looks like they got 3 to the near side of the field. Honey's going to take the snap in the shotgun. He looks to his right. Oh, and it's dropped. We had a little wide receiver screen set up there. He had to break a tackle to get anywhere. They did have that covered up, but it was man coverage out here on the edge. One of the things we did talk about at halftime with Coach Hamlin was the timing. The timing has actually been really good. Honey again, rolling to his right. He's looking downfield. He's got a man just a little behind him. That was number 6, Alex Wells.
Alex Wells, yeah. Well, it's going to bring up, you would think third and obvious here, but where they are in the field, they might be willing to mix it up, throw in a running play here and see what they can get.
Yeah, we're 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Paris is still up 14-0. Defense has played really well. Offense has looked unstoppable at times, has stopped themselves a few times. Got 3 to the near side. Honey drops back. It's going to be a screen to the left, and Waldron read that well. The punt team's going to come on here. I believe that's going to be Dawson Bradford to be our guy, our punter here. Well, how would you have ever expected that in a 14-0 game, this is the first time Paris is punting the ball here in the third quarter?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they had some long drives and, of course, a couple of turnovers sprinkled in there.
And again, the one turnover, it's a touchdown or basically a punt. And, it is a good punt, high punt, and it is dropped. And then he got back on top of it. But Paris was right there, all the way back to the 20. Going to send them back to the 20 again. That was a great punt and great coverage. Look at that. There's somebody wearing a lineman number down there that almost recovered that bobble. That was 52. I saw 62. Okay, so it's Bryce Williams.
Yeah, that's a lineman.
Well, we were talking with Coach, in 3A in numbers, and they only have seven true linemen. And they've even been lining Capo up some in there in the nose. His toughness is toughness. And they're putting pressure on him. That's another incomplete pass by Waldron.
That's going to bring up 2nd down for the Bulldogs.
One thing that we also did learn at half is they come out in a different defensive front completely than what they had shown. They come out in a 4-front, and so Paris had to offensively change some things on the fly. And so you think about that, coupled with the fact that you're missing one of your offensive linemen, that really bodes well for that first half. But Waldron sends a man in motion. The snap goes up high over the quarterback's head. He's just going to try to unload it. It's almost intercepted. Oh my goodness, that was Ty Farmer again. It looked like to me. Got his hand on the ball. He was actually the closest receiver. Ball was thrown way behind it. The quarterback was just trying to unload it. I think he was just trying to get it past the line of scrimmage and get outside the pocket, and he almost completed the pass, but to the wrong team. 3rd down and 10, 9-12 left here in the third quarter. Paris still leading 14-0. Waldron going to come back out. They're going to spread 2 to the near side of the field, one to the far side. Running back stays in for protection, but he's tied up. They throw it again, and was that Ty Farmer again? Ty Farmer again. He almost had 2 interceptions on one drive. That was great defensive play. But let me just tell you, that all happened because of the pressure. This defensive front is getting pressure on Waldron's quarterback. And Waldron's pretty big up front. I mean, those are not little guys. But Paris has successfully got bad snap on the punt. He gets it off. You know what? I think he has got better punts off on the bad snaps when he just short legs it. And Paris is going to get the ball at about the 40-yard line. And that's where we will pick up when we get back after this short break. In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most: your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
All right, we're back. Honey is going to roll to his right. He looks downfield. I think he's going to take off. He is. He's going to take off. Boy, wide receiver, they're getting held up.
He's pushed out of bounds by number 24, Sam Mueller.
It looks like he may have picked up a yard on that. Waldron had it covered up. He may have got a couple of yards out of that. Turning nothing into something there. Paris is split wide. Got two to the left. One of them on the left side is way out. Two to the near side. Capo's in the backfield. He moves to the left side. Long count. Honey's got the snap. He looks downfield. Great timing route. Got the first down and more. And he is free. We will see ya. That's a Paris Eagle score by Ty Farmer. Honey hit him on the timing route, and there was nothing but grass in front.
We've mentioned Ty's name quite a bit, a couple of times on that last series defensively with a couple of pass breakups. We talked to he was a good athlete, good speed, one of those sophomores that they're really excited about, and a huge play there. And Paris extends its lead to 3 scores now at 20-0 with the extra point pending.
That was a great play. And here's the thing, guys. You've heard us call his name a lot. Think about the conditioning. First game of the year, and these guys, he was gaining ground. We got a flag on the kick. Somebody moved or they were offsides. They were coming.
It was an illegal substitution.
Oh, yeah, illegal substitutions. I think that's what he called. Well, the good news is all of them would have went in from 5 yards back, so. You didn't know what you had in the kicking game, and so far tonight it's actually looked good. Snap was a little high, got it. It's going to be blocked. They got a guy in off the edge really fast there. All right, we're going to take a break. Paris leads it 20-0. 8:39 left in the quarter. We'll be right back. Warren Shoes, your home for Nike, New Balance, North Face, and UGG. Locally owned since 1949. Located in their iconic location on the square in downtown Paris.
Brandon Fields with Johnson Law Office in Paris and Clarksville handles wills, trusts, custody, adoptions, power of attorney, divorces, and personal injury cases. Call 479-847-3002.
Ameriprise Financial delivers financial solutions for today and tomorrow through a comprehensive and personalized financial planning approach built on a long-term relationship with a knowledgeable advisor. See Sieben Morgan & Associates in Paris or Ozark today. All right, well, you can see the smoke from the can. I like seeing that drift across the field. That always means good things for the Eagles.
Number 4, Harley Barnhill keeps it away for the Eagles.
Barnhill is ready to kick it away. I believe Waldron has come out in a different setup every kick. It just none of them have looked the same. Oh, man gets it, and he takes a lick. Looks like number 14.
Number 10, Landon Robertson.
Oh, it was 10. It was Landon Robertson. That's what we're hearing. That was a lick. He will think twice. I have a feeling he will not be as excited to go back and catch it. He'll let that back guy take that ball next time. Paris going to come out and with a 3-down set. Waldron's got 2 backs in the backfield, so they're wanting to run it again. Here they go. They run off to the right-hand side, and he goes nowhere. Probably lost a couple.
Number 6, Josh McLeod on the carry.
Several Eagles in there on the play. We got somebody getting up slow. That's Joel Johnson again. I think they've been. We saw them in between during the commercial break. They were hydrating and stretching, and some of them still down here on the sideline doing the same thing, trying to get everything they can. That's playing both ways is tough.
Yeah, it's always a factor in these early season games. You see it every single year from every team. Hydration, cramps, always a bit of an issue.
Farmer jogged off under his own power there, but they basically, what we heard from Coach Devine is they have played every lineman that they have. They have 7, and they've played them all. Waldron again attempts to run, and man, going nowhere.
Obviously, the Paris defense has been really good all night with a shutout through, 2 and closing in on about midway through the third quarter. But they have really controlled the line of scrimmage, especially in this second half.
7:44 left to play here in the third quarter. Paris leads at 20-0. Waldron's going to come out, single back set this time. They're going to put 3 receivers over here to the near side. And that's exactly where they're going. They're going to do a wide receiver screen. Paris initially blows it up. There is a flag down. That's going to be a hold on them. But I imagine that will wind up being declined. That was Dimitri Capo in there on the stop.
He's met by a host of Eagles.
That's got to be they were holding the defender before the pass was thrown. That was a 3rd down play. At least that's what it's showing on the board. So they had those 2 runs that didn't go anywhere. Paris is going to decline. You got to think they're going to try to punt it away here. But so far they have not changed out their personnel. It says 3rd and 9. Okay, they're changing over to 4th. 4th and 9. Waldron leaving their offense on the field?
Yeah, surely not. This would be a bold strategy.
That's what they're going to do. They've probably got something up their sleeve. They're going to try to get.
Maybe the quick kick, but we'll see.
Yeah.
This is a desperate move if it is a.
This is a big moment in the game. They are going to throw the ball. He looks downfield. He has pressure. He just heaves it up, and it's going to be intercepted by Paris. Flag comes out late, though. Flag comes out late. Paris is going to return the ball, and they're going to return it all the way back past the line of scrimmage. But I think they're going to get us for a late hit. That hurts. We'll see if that is indeed what it is, but that's in the vicinity of where the quarterback just was looking skyward and just threw one up in the air.
Yeah, we didn't see it, or I didn't see it because my eyes turned towards the ball as that was released, and I think one of those linemen in pursuit just
if anybody has found a wallet, please turn it into the press box.
Got there a little after the quarterback released the ball.
Please turn it into the press box.
Waiting on official signal here. It'll be an automatic first down if it is a roughing call, I believe.
Yep.
Personal foul against the Eagles.
Personal foul.
Roughing the passer.
It was marginal. He got hit.
15-yard penalty.
Bailed him out there. Well, they officially have more yards and penalties than they do offense at this point. This defense has played well. We'll tell you, we were working on a lot of things here at the half. The Paris band sounded fantastic. Love the new show. Coach Shoemaker, Mr. Shoemaker doing a great job with the band. Again, Waldron trying to run. They're going to go to the right side, and They had a blocker out there, but the problem is our defender was faster than the blocker, and I think their blocker was the first person to make contact with the running back. I believe that was Blaine Maddox over on the far side of the field. Paris making some subs here. I see Capo out there. He's going to be over on the far side on the defensive side. Waldron's going to do a throwback, and I don't know what flag came in.
That was odd.
It was supposed to be a throwback. I mean, there was nothing there. Paris had two guys on him.
Maybe a hold on Waldron's about all I can think from where they came out.
Maybe that end held there. Unless the receiver did something with his hands before, if the receiver could have pushed off. What are they signaling there?
I believe it was a hold.
It was a
Jamie,
hold.
So
I missed the signal, but he was already pointing. It's against them, and there's no way it could be against us where it came out and when. But we got 6:13 left here in the third, but that's going to back them way up. We're looking at second and close to 20. Yeah, that's what they got on the scoreboard. Yeah, it's close, probably 18 or so. Yeah, Mitch Davis, my stat guy over here, and we're kind of working in the dark, and he keeps me updated on our down and distance. They're just they're Paris said, man, I'm telling you, we talk about these young kids that are playing in the skill positions, especially in the defense. They had them covered up. I mean, how many times have we seen their quarterback throw the ball away or try to run out of bounds or get punished? And that was one of the things we talked about with Coach Devine as he came through at halftime as well, and simply just some punishing blows.
So third and obvious here with 3rd and 20. Waldron in that first half was able to complete some deeper passes to extend some drives, never finished them off.
Now they got 3 to the near side. It's going to be a pass. He's rolling out, and they almost got him from behind. They heaved the ball downfield, and it was a good 3 yards short of everybody. It was Alex Wells that was almost got his hands on it.
Yeah, he's the only one that had a chance at that well underthrown for whoever he had that intended for.
We're getting these defensive backs coached up quick. We had 3 guys. I mean, he threw that into triple coverage. So it tells you we're doing man up and running 2 deep safety, and all 3 of them read the play right.
Yeah, really fortunate that he underthrew that ball. Otherwise, it was probably going to be a pick.
Picked off, and it would have gone a long way because there was nobody. They're trying to keep everybody in they can to block. That's the thing. Get away from it. Get away from the ball. Get away from the ball. There we go. Talking like I'm in his helmet down there, but you can hear the coaches screaming as well. So Paris is going to take over. They got, again, pretty good field position. It's going to be about the 33-yard line. We'll take a real quick break and be right back. Paris leads it 20-0.
Ron Trusty and Logan County Insurance have been in the same location for 40 years. Proud Paris alumni. Go see him for your auto, home, life, commercial, and bonds. That's Ron Trusty at Logan County Insurance in Paris.
I don't think these officials understand we got sponsors. They got that 25-second clock started pretty quick. Looks like Robertson in the backfield now. That's going to be a quarterback keeper, and Honey's got a little bit of room, running tough. 1, maybe 2 yards there.
He's taking down number 75, Chris Allen.
And he's going to stay down on this.
A couple of guys, as you see, Joe Johnson, who's been struggling with some leg cramps.
We got 2 or 3 guys hoppling around. Yeah, it's cramps, and they're trying to get them stretched out. I mean, we watched them on the sideline. We've been seeing them on the sideline, trying to hydrate, trying to get water in them.
Backup quarterbacks, a sophomore, Ethan Wells. We saw him last week in
the ball well.
scrimmage. Threw a touchdown on a screen pass out to Dimitri Capo in the scrimmage against Charleston.
Let's see what they come out with in the set here. They're trying to still figure the personnel out, but there is a timeout for the injury because we still have the guy at midfield.
Yeah.
So it definitely looks just like a cramp. It doesn't look like an injury. So we're watching 2 or 3 different things happen here. We got eyes on 2 or 3 different things. That was it was Honey was fighting the cramps there, and Joel Johnson as well. They get the trainers down here stretching him out. So Wells in a quarterback. Send the man in motion. It's going to be another quarterback keeper.
Wells has a good set of wheels on him.
Now,
so I'm not surprised to see that design run, but
either they bit on that run really quick, or they blew the coverage because Paris did have a guy downfield, but it looked like a designed run. They're going to keep Wells in there.
And you would think, a little conservative right now, up 20-0 with a backup quarterback in there. You don't want to give Waldron any bit of a spark.
Wells going to roll out the left. He's looking to pass. He's got his man, and it is going to be really close. It is a first down. Stretches forward. It looks like Farmer again.
Yeah, Jaden Carter was on fire in that first half receiving. He's been a little more limited in this half, and it's been the Ty Farmer show on offense for Paris.
Great looking pass, good rollout. Coach Hamlin works with these young kids a lot. He's a quarterback coach, and I know that Coach Weaver speaks very highly of him. He works in my building over at the middle school. Got to know him a little bit. All right, here's Wells. He's going to roll to the right. He's got a man to the right. That's number 7. That's Wesley Massey. And they had him bound up the line of scrimmage, and he just pushed him away, and it's going to be close. I believe he got the first down. They're coming in with the spot a little bit short, so it's going to be.
He's going to be about a yard short.
About it, yeah. This is going to be determined by that right foot or left foot, I think. We want a left foot spot here. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and inches. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. And again, Honey out with cramps, and Wells is in and moving the ball well. Parrish with 3 to the left side. It's going to be a keeper, and it's going to be Wells again. He's got the first down and more, still running all the way down to the 35-yard line. It looked like, at least a 10-yard gain. He's quick. He hit that edge and pretty much if that last guy didn't get a hand on him, he probably would have broke that. Again, only getting fluids and stretched out. That's going to be Landon Robertson up the middle. And I just tell you, we're fighting conditioning, obviously. I mean, that's not anybody's fault. It's hot. Gain of about 5 on the carry there by Robertson. But I'll just tell you, I think our linemen are wearing them out. I mean, their front on both sides just looks tired right now, and Paris is pushing them around. They got him to I guess he didn't make contact. Waldron jumped there, but. Paris stayed still as lineman. I mean, we've yet to see it. He's got a man open. Wells does it. And that's going to be close to the first down.
Number 0,
Layton Gilbert. Probably weighs about 85 pounds, soaking wet. They got him listed at 125, and that is definitely a coach's decision to put that on the score sheet. He's going to be over in the slot on the far side on this play. Got 3 to the left. Another keeper. Wells is scrambling.
Number 1, Nathan Wells on the quarterback keeper. Takes it around the outside edge.
Can't really tell if we made much on that. Waiting to see the sticks move, see the spot.
That's going to bring up second down.
I'm going to disagree with the guy next door. He says 1. I think it's more than 1.5, and I'm going to give it 2.
Scoreboard right now says 2nd and 23. So
they're just trying to make us feel good about ourselves. I got Mitch over here writing fractions. Paris again with 3 to the left. Snaps a little high, so Wells is just going to take off with it. They get a guy on him and slings him down. But there is a late flag way back, and I think that they may have held one of our receivers.
It came in from the far side.
Yeah, it's on the back side of the play, and it was the back judge that threw it. We wouldn't be holding over on this side of the field. I don't know. He come over and he patted one of our guys on the back, saying something to him. So this may be going against us. Personal foul, face mask against Waldron. We'll take it. Give us 15.
Personal foul, face mask against the Bulldogs.
That's going to move the ball way on down the field now. We're
15-yard penalty
inside the red zone.
First down.
Blue zone in Paris, right? We have a blue zone.
It's been a time-consuming drive too. I mean, this is
first and 10, about the 16. They're saying they got the 13 up on the. Yeah, it is. It is probably about 13. I think they're right. They've actually got a little bit better angle on that. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. I think that's Robertson again. And another great run. This is where our offensive linemen are just pushing them around. And by the way, we're playing up a classification. Waldron is a 4A school, and Paris offensive line again with this group that they are rotating in left and right. They are pushing Waldron around right now. That's like 2nd and 3. It's going to be Wells around the corner. What a scamper, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. What a great scramble. He has just quickness, not just speed, but I mean, he shifted the hips there on that one and juked him, and there was nobody going to touch him.
Absolutely back-breaking drive there by the Eagles. That chewed up a lot of clock here in the third quarter, extends the lead. And this one's a rout.
If you're Waldron, you had to be thinking, all right, well, Honey's out of the game. He's been throwing the ball well. He's kicked. There's the kick is up for the extra point, and good. We'll revisit that when we get back. We're going to take a short break and let you hear from a few of our sponsors.
And with 41 seconds left in the third quarter.
Logan County Glass on Highway 22 in Paris. See them for all your glass and mirror needs, whether it's automobile, shower enclosure, windows, or commercial. Logan County Glass in Paris.
Farm Credit of Western Arkansas and Paris. Proud to support our farmers, families, and Friday night football. Rural lending, hometown strong.
When it's time for your next vehicle, shop local and drive with pride. You'll get more than a great car. You'll get hometown service and support from folks who know you by name. Paris Ford and Paris Chevrolet, proud supporters of the Paris Eagles.
All right, it is 27-0. I don't remember the last time Paris had a shutout. It's been a little while. We lost a lot of shootouts last year. Well, we lose 3 or 4 one-score games that were tough. One of them was, I believe, at Waldron, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they lost that game in overtime. Yeah.
So Eagles will kick off. And it's going to be the up back on the opposite side of the field, on the visitor side of the field. It's got a little bit of running room, but the coverage has been pretty good. 35-yard line is a good hold. That Joel Johnson again in there on the tackle. when he's got the fluids in him, his motor never stops. Now, we were talking a little bit before we were headed to break, and, Waldron had to been thinking, hey, Honey's out, and he's got cramps, and we bring in the backup quarterback, and what does Paris do? Moves right down the field. I mean, just like magic. They're going to let Honey just get some rest over here. I can see he's over here on the sideline just taking it easy. I think he'd like to be in there on defense, but they're wanting him to just rest up. It's preseason. You got a good lead. No need to risk anything. Paris is up. In press coverage, it looks like. Yeah, Paris. Okay, now he backs off of him. There's something they saw. They're bringing a man in motion. That's who's going to get the ball. That's what we were reading. They're out here holding on the edge. And a block in the back. One of our linemen just got rolled up from behind. But I tell you what, the guys that don't get enough credit, and listen, you're never going to agree with every call, but there is a huge shortage of officials in our state and honestly nationwide. A lot of guys that are nobody wants the job. You just take a beating from the fans, and you feel sorry for them at times. You're not going to make every call. You cannot be able to see everything. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter, and Paris is up 27-0, and we'll be back after this short break.
El Perion Mexican Restaurant, located on Highway 22 on the west side of Paris, for the best in Mexican cuisine. Go see them today at El Perion Mexican Restaurant in Paris.
We'll do it. It'll be on this right here.
'22 Lounge is a family-owned restaurant where you can host events, enjoy live music, and try our house recipes from barbecue ribs, wings, brisket, steaks, fish, coleslaw, and potato salad. 22 Lounge, a place for all to enjoy.
When I say with all our respect, you can be assured that at Roller Funeral Homes, we treat each family with honesty and integrity, and we are always there to provide strength for your family. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect.
At Union Bank, we're proud to invest in community. You'll see our logo or our team in every corner of our town because we're much more than just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too. We're Union Bank, rooted in community and focused on you. Member FDIC.
22 Brew, where you can have an ice cream and watch football.
Or you have a coffee and watch volleyball.
Family owned, alumni owned, 22 Brew.
Go Eagles!
We're joined in the booth by the new cheerleading coach.
Hi, my name is Lauren Cannon. I just
You're good.
Coaching high school cheer this year, and I'm very excited for my first year as high school cheer coach.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, we unmuted the wrong mic, but we heard you. It's Lauren Cannon. How many girls did you have out there? We didn't have it on our live stream, but they had a cheer camp, and y'all had a lot of girls.
Yes, we had about 58 future cheerleaders from kindergarten through 5th grade.
It was quite the performance, all the kindergartners. Waldron's going to throw a screen pass underneath, and Paris eats it alive. He took a beating. They had guys out there to block, but guess what? Who was that on the tackle we got there? Oh, that was Capo. Gotcha. Sorry, it's literally right in the pole. So tell us a little bit more about how long did y'all practice with them, and did it take for them to learn all that routine?
So we started on Tuesday. They met after school at the elementary for about an hour and a half on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So they had to learn 3 things: a chant, a cheer, and a dance. And those high school girls really broke it down for them and made it easy for them to learn. And they did a great job of helping those little girls to learn all those things in such a short time.
You think you could help Reinhardt learn how to dance?
I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a challenge, but.
Well, we just wanted to bring you up and introduce you and let everybody know who made that happen. It was great to see your girls out there. Thanks for coming up in the booth and joining us.
Okay, thank you for having me.
He had a man open downfield. Alex Wells, the closest man there. It was incomplete.
Dropped it in there pretty good too, Jamie. Just thought he was going to snag that one, and he bobbled it just kind of at the last second and couldn't hold on, and it's going to bring up a 4th down here for Waldron.
Yeah, and looks like they're in punt formation this time. So we are in the 4th quarter, 11:28 to go. It's Paris 27, and they are going to fake punt. They've got a man, and he catches it. He's got the first down and then some. Listen, Waldron right now is playing to get that goose egg off the board. That's what they're playing for. It was Isaac Hampton made the tackle. They turned the field over on that one. Kind of had a feeling something was up there. They went for it last time, and this time they not very often that you see a fake punt preseason. Now they're in 2-back set and back in more of a bunch formation, but they do have 2 guys split wide. Holy cow, was that Capo off the edge that just lit the running back up before he ever got the line of scrimmage. And there comes another late flag out from the back judge. Don't know what they saw there. You never like that. A lot of times it's retaliation on one side or the other. And, we don't need personal foul penalties. Number 1, in a game that's lopsided. Number 2, even in the preseason. You don't want them anytime. But, this game, in the season standings doesn't carry any weight. Learning a lot about ourselves tonight. And it looks like here comes the call. Personal foul against Waldron. So
Personal foul against Waldron.
it had to have been away from the play.
Yeah.
Because the running back, Capo, made it from the edge to the running back faster than the running back could make it from his position to the line of scrimmage.
That's a big blow to Waldron after, completing that 4th down conversion. Trying to get rid of that goose egg on the board, and they're facing a very long 2nd down here at 2nd and 25.
Yeah, 2nd and 25. 10:53 on the clock. Their quarterback's going to roll to the right. He's looking. He does not have anybody, and he just runs it out of bounds. That's just good coverage. Whoa. We just had a guy get hit all the way over, all the way out on the track after the whistle. There was no official near the play, and you just don't want to see that stuff. That's the kind of things that people get hurt.
This 27-0 game, you could possibly see some frustration starting to show on the Waldron side.
No doubt. And notated it earlier, they look tired.
Yeah.
They look tired. Paris their motor's running. Waldron now bleeding the clock. And they are in their bunch formation, and we got another whistle. And
timeout here.
Timeout Waldron. We're going to take that break with them. We'll be right back right after this.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
El Perion Mexican Restaurant, located on Highway 22 on the west side of Paris. for the best in Mexican cuisine. Go see them today at El Parion Mexican Restaurant in Paris. In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most: your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today. Warren Shoes, your home for Nike, New Balance, North Face, and UGG. Locally owned since 1949. Located in their iconic location on the square in downtown Paris.
All right, we are back. It is 3rd and 24, 10:44 left in the game. Paris is up 27-0. Now, this set looks totally different than what they were trying to line up in a minute ago. They've got a guy in the backfield. He is going to go into the flat. Quarterback looks his way. That's who they were trying to get the ball to. It was a timing route down that sideline. That's exactly what they were trying to do. It was an out and up by that slot back that was actually in the backfield. And that was Jude Rainwater over there breaking that up.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we had came out in the bunt formation and threw the pass in the last 4th down attempt. We'll see if they just try to chuck it here. I mean, you would think if they're going to go for it further down the field, they're going to go for it here.
Yeah,
longer distance.
They're confused about their setup. Running back now moves over to the left-hand side. That's got to be for protection. It is. And Paris still gets to him. Another one, same way, bobbled and dropped. And that was Jude again. Paris is going to get the ball in good field position. They had a chance on that one. Hey, I want to take a second. I want you guys to just take a look. And I know our cameras don't even do this justice. The new lights.
Yeah.
It is so much brighter out here. I can tell you, as someone who was a photographer and worked with a newspaper for years and was on this field quite a bit trying to take pictures, it would have been nice to have had this much lighting. And thank you to the Paris School District for the improvements to the facilities. Paris is going to get the ball 42-yard line.
And Honey back in there at quarterback.
Honey's back. He was itching to get back in on defense. So Paris goes 2 split each way. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. And he's going to get maybe a yard. I don't know if he got a yard or not there. Yeah, the spot looks like he got about a yard. So Paris run a little misdirection there to giving him a look for something else. And I have a feeling you're going to see something out of that formation later on. We got 2 to each side, running back to the near side. That is Robertson. Going to be a rollout by Honey. He gets hit as he throws, and the ball just falls harmlessly to the ground. He did have a guy there, but he had somebody in his face and hit his arm as he followed through. Looks like it was Alex White he was trying to get the ball to.
Actually, they went ahead and it looks like they went ahead after that handoff. They put Ethan Wells back into the game.
Sure is. It is Wells out there. Honey's fine, by the way. We can see him sitting on the sideline. He's just over talking.
He's chatting over here with Jaden Carter, a couple of guys who had a pretty outstanding first half.
Well, you want to keep those guys healthy. You know, the 4th quarter, 27-0 game. Running back going in motion out in the flat. They're going to look that away, and Wells takes off up the middle, and he's got the first down. That is impressive. When the running back went to the flat, all the linebackers went with him. And there was nobody there to get Wells until he got into the secondary.
Again, we mentioned earlier, good set of wheels on Ethan Wells. Burst, that was high acceleration on that one.
I'll tell you, when I was in high school, I played with some teams that had Wellses on them. Big family. But I ain't never seen one that could run like that. All right, the running back is in more of an I set this time behind him. It's going to be a handoff straight ahead. And he is just bulldozing his way for about 4 yards there. I believe that was Landon Robertson again on the carry.
Number 10, Landon Robertson on the carry. He's met at the line of scrimmage by number 54, Jared Baggs.
Yeah, they mark it back a little bit.
Looked like he fell forward a little bit, but I think they blew the play dead before he fell forward. We could have used that once earlier in the night. would have come in a little bit handy on one of our turnovers. Paris split two to each side, running back to the near side. 2nd and 8. Wells is going to roll to his left. He's looking, but he's running, baby. And he's just gonna go out of bounds. And he's hit all the way over into the bench.
I guess they're going to say that was incidental. There's no flag. They're talking there on the sideline, but
coach is asking about it. That's for sure.
That's going to bring a 3rd down with about 6 to go for the Eagles.
Again, in that I set, and we have 3 to the right side, 3 receivers to the right. They're offside, and he isn't gonna be able to hold up that time. He got away with it 3 or 4 times tonight. Great. Let me just tell you, great job by these young linemen that are exhausted, most of them playing both ways, to go on a long snap count and hold it.
5-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
You know, there's a lot of college coaches that are going to hope they can see that from their players tomorrow, and they're not even having to play both ways. So it's going to just be 3rd and 1 now. That was a big play. It's going to be a handoff. That's Robertson. He's got the 1st down and then some. He's going to get around the edge, and he's all the way down to about the 32-yard line. Paris signaling the signs in. Two to each side, running back set to Wells' right. Snap, it's going to be a handoff, and Paris right now is just running the ball at will. They have worn them down and imposing their will.
Yeah, and, they're going to be content just to run it, and let that clock run along with it.
I know, and there's still 7:45 left in this game. And Paris is not trying to run it up. They are literally taking their time here, signal it in. I mean, they've had the play for a good bit, but they're intentionally waiting. Down to 16:15 on the play clock. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Running back set to the left. And it's a designated run by Wells. And he's going to shake and bake away around there, and he's going to be close to the 1st down. Yeah. Well, he got it by a good bit. Yeah, it wasn't even close.
That run's good enough for a Paris Eagle.
The angles between the sticks on the far side and a play on the near side make it really difficult to tell where we're at. Yeah, he got that by a long shot. We'd be better off to have us a big monitor of that overhead camera up here, I think, at times. Three split to the right, running back to Wells' left. That's Robertson. He gets it, and he goes right up the middle again. Paris just grinding. Just grinding. Look like a gain of about 3. This is the type of offensive play that I know a lot of our former coaches would have liked to have seen. I know Coach Crane liked running the ball. Of course, we had the people to impose our will that way. Coach Clay was the same way. I like to run that. They used to say 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and that's kind of the offensive mindset right now of Paris. Wells takes the snap. He's going to roll to the right, and nobody followed him. And he's just going to slide down, not even take the leg. I think they told him, just quit taking the legs. Yeah. He's going to be real close to the 1st down. It's going to be a couple of yards short. They're going to say 5. He was out there by himself. That's 5:37 to go. The clock is just moving now.
We got a couple of guys running the locker room. I don't know if they're probably going in for some gear. Another designated run. Flag comes in from behind, and Wells is going to take it all the way in the end zone. He barely touched, but have a feeling this is going to be a holding call and come back. Waldron doesn't even acknowledge the flag. They're frustrated they gave up the score. There it is. It's against Paris. We'll take that one off the board.
Holding call against the offense.
And that'll stop the clock. Yeah, they finally stopped the clock. Found a way to stop the clock. We got a holding penalty. 5:14 left. It'll be 3rd and 15 now.
Yeah, I think you wonder about, just the numbers for Paris and being shorthanded tonight, that maybe as the game wore on that they would get, tired and worn down, and that has not been the case. I mean, they have they've outplayed Waldron in just terms of conditioning too.
These young guys really showing out. Paris is going to be just another quarterback keeper. Wells has got green. He's gonna juke his way down. He's got all the way down, and I think he got the first down.
It's right near the line to make.
I can't tell. I think they signaled 4th down. Yeah, Paris.
Yeah. Be about a yard short.
Be about a yard short on 4th down. We know we're not going to kick it. We know we're not going to throw it. So I'm guessing we're going to see either 1 or 10 up the middle this time. I don't know. Take your pick. I don't think Waldron wants to see either one of them. There's our guys that had jogged off a minute ago coming back out. So whatever they had to adjust, they got done. That's going to be Robertson. He's got the first down and then some. Making it look easy. Making it look easy. We talked about it last week at the scrimmage that the offensive line, the running game looked pretty good. It's going to be 1st and goal about the 5. But the defensive line looked good last week against Charleston, who has a pretty good offensive line. One of the scores they gave up, was a inside reverse to the wide receiver in a scrimmage. You're not looking for that most of the time. So these guys, they have grown up fast. It's going to be a handoff up the middle again to Robertson. That just looks like no gain there.
Robertson bit behind the line of scrimmage by a host of Bulldogs. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's because they had 11 men in the box right there. They know what's coming. I would look for Paris to either they're just going to be satisfied to run clock and we're down to just right at 3 minutes now. They may just run it up the middle 3 times and turn it over, or they may hit the edge and be gone. Because right now, they're man up on the receivers. Everybody else is basically at the line of scrimmage. And it's a keeper by Wells. He's going to go to the edge. He's got a lane. He doesn't get a lot there. Probably getting about 2 yards there.
Picks up a few yards on the play, but that's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd down, and the scoreboard says 4. We're going to listen. My spotter says 3, so we're going with 3. We're going 3rd down. Just 2:15 left. Paris again, not trying to do anything fancy. They like that 0 on the board right now. That's the most important thing. They've got the lead at 27-0. It's going to be a rollout, little pass. He had a guy, he short hopped it there. And that will actually stop the clock with exactly 2 minutes left. That was headed toward Lawson Wells, and if that ball gets there, that's a hard throw to make. You're right-handed, rolling to your left, and making that throw. But if that gets complete, that's probably a score, because I don't think they were going to bring him down. So 4th and 4. Paris lines up 3 to the near side. 1 split out to the far side. Running back is to the right. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's just going to plow ahead. Yeah, and there'll be a turnover on downs right there.
And you just stick 95 yards of green in front of Waldron by turn it over on downs.
Turn it over on downs.
I mean, I think they'd take the shutout over having, 34 points. So, I mean, you never know if you score and kick it off if Waldron can get something. So
yeah, 153 left. This one's been well decided. Paris rotating a lot of guys in, trying to get some reps, trying to get some guys rest. We're even seeing coaches' headsets come off. So we'll see what Waldron does here, see if they're going to try to air it out or if they're just going to run and take the clock. I'm looking to see which offensive set they come out in. They've come out in a lot of different sets. They are going to spread it. They got one to the far side, two to the near side, and they've got that slot back up there again. And they're going to hand it off inside. He's hit just past the line of scrimmage. He's fighting. Paris has a lot of guys in there. It's Alex Wells and Harley Barnhill in there on the stop.
That's going to bring up second down.
It looks like they're coming out in that same formation. They got two backs in the backfield, so they've moved that slot back into the backfield, and it's going to be a pitch to the deep man that was lined up behind the quarterback. He's going to have a first down on the far side of the field. Alex Wells again with the tackle, and we are at 1:10 on the clock. I guess he ran out of bounds there. It stopped for the move of change.
That run was good enough for a Waldron Bulldog. First down.
Waldron brought a good crowd with them tonight. Their band did well at halftime. Snap goes over the quarterback's head. He picks it up. It bounced a friendly bounce. He's got a guy open, but he was really just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
All the defensive backs have moved up whenever the ball went over his head. Of course, nobody thinks that ball is going to bounce right back into his hands. And that's going to stop the clock with 1:03 left in the game. Paris leading 27-0. Everybody getting some reps tonight. They line up in a straight across backfield, try to run it forward, and he's not going to get anywhere. He got to the line of scrimmage, and there's another one of those guys come flying in at the end. I really wish they would.
That's going to bring up third down.
I think he went over and said something to him that time. Yeah, it looks like Waldron's just they're gonna have to run one more play. They got a running back on each side of the quarterback. No doubt where this is going. Yeah, they hand it to the running back, and he's gonna get the first down, and that is probably gonna end this. There's 20 seconds left. Let's see what they do. Moving the chains.
He's taking down number 4, Harley Barnhill.
They wind the clock. They're going to wind the clock, and Waldron's walking off. These guys will shake hands and call it a night. What a great night by your Paris Eagles. They take down the 4A Waldron Bulldogs 27-0. And there's the cannon, baby. Paris Eagles are 1-0. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back to wrap things up right after a few messages.
22 Brew, where you can have an ice cream and watch football.
Or you have a coffee and watch volleyball.
Family owned, alumni owned, 22 Brew.
Go Eagles!
In Paris, Arkansas, insurance should feel like a neighbor's handshake, not a hassle. At Paris Insurance Group, we protect what matters most: your home, your car, your business, your health, and even your future with Medicare coverage. Stop by our office or give us a call today.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Warren Shoes, your home for Nike, New Balance, North Face, and UGG. locally owned since 1949. Located in their iconic location on the square in downtown Paris.
Brandon Fields with Johnson Law Office in Paris and Clarksville handles wills, trusts, custody, adoptions, power of attorney, divorces, and personal injury cases. Call 479-847-3002.
Well, that pretty much sums up everything. We got our cameraman out there on the field for the huddle, and our guys up top. Hey, thank you for joining us on the broadcast tonight. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors that made tonight happen. The Paris Eagle Foundation, and I'll tell you, we actually learned a lot about this process from Waldron. They were instrumental in helping us get things going, so we'd say a thank you to them and their broadcast team as well. But yeah, for Josh Reinhardt, Mitch Davis over here to my left. Upstairs we've got sorry, I'm tangled up in court. Upstairs we've got Jeremy Kitson, been on the camera all night, and Titus Davis out there on the field getting you those looks right into the huddle. Hey, thank you for from all the broadcast team. We appreciate it. Until next week, we'll see ya.
At Union Bank, we're proud to invest in community. You'll see our logo or our team in every corner of our town because we're much more than just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too. We're Union Bank, rooted in community and focused on you. Member FDIC.